The single most important thing about playing etude number 20 is that it should not sound like an etude. Think of this as the most touching, beautiful piece of music that you've ever played. Be sure that you're phrasing it accordingly. It really is one of the most lyrical, melodic, pretty etudes in this book, but just tell yourself it is a piece that you could perform somewhere. Let us hear your phrases, and of course, going along with that, be sure that you've planned out all your breathing very carefully. When you get to the scherzando section, it's a complete change of character. It should feel very different, both with the changed character and all of the changed articulation. Be sure that with that change of articulation and the addition of 30-second notes, that you don't let the tempo change. The 30 seconds and the 16ths also should stay very precise. You've got that rhythm a lot. Don't let the 30 seconds become at all tripletized or lazy. Keep them really snappy. By the way, you do know what scherzando means, don't you? And also you know what sonoro, pastoral, morendo mean, all of those? Just checking, because you better. There's not too much more about this etude, just make it beautiful. But one more really important thing is to bring out the note that's at the beginning. It says, this rather difficult study will be found easy to play if transposed half a tone higher. Well, this is not as difficult as many etudes in the book, except for the key signature. We're in A flat minor, so every single note is flat. But if you transpose it up half a tone, we're suddenly in A minor, and by default, everything is now natural instead of everything being flat. Now, in an ideal world, it shouldn't matter what key you're in, whether you have 7 flats or 0 flats. You just push the little key signature button in your brain, and your fingers and your brain instantly know what is in that key. But I will tell you, if you want to feel good about yourself, if you want to feel really smart and like, oh yes, I'm a genius at transposing, you have to try this transpose because it's so easy to transpose. You simply play everything with no flats. If you see a natural sign, that's a sharp sign. It feels great. He does make the suggestion in other etudes as well that you can transpose. That's always good technique. It's great to see how things feel in other keys. But this one, be sure you do it. You'll be glad that you did.